Okay.
Hi, we're Iron Spider, and today we'll be providing insight on Carmax. Iron Spider is a strategy consulting firm founded in Detroit, Michigan, the home of the American automotive industry. Our location and over 40 years of expertise makes us the leading consultancy for all things automotive. We stand by our motto in all that we do, and we fully believe that here at Iron Spider, we are armed to face any challenge. We hold this motto with us as we execute on the needs of our clients to deliver the best work possible for them. Now that you know a little bit more about Iron Spider, I would like to introduce you to my team that has worked tirelessly with me on gaining a deeper understanding of CarMax. First, we have Ethan Gritz, our lead financial consultant who has been with us at Iron Spider for the last 3 years. Then myself, acting as the head of strategy. I've been with the company for 5 years. Christina Lowe, our head of business development, is the newest member of the team, recently joining us from Bain & Company. Courtney Chatterton, our head of creative, who has also been at Iron for 5 years, is recently rejoining our team after completing her master's at RISD. CarMax's mission statement is to provide our customers great quality cars at great prices with exceptional customer service. So now that you know a little bit more about Iron Spider and who we are, let's talk more about our client, CarMax. CarMax is the nation's largest used car retailer, offering consumers who often can be overloaded with information when preparing to buy a car. And this gives them the opportunity to browse in a hassle and haggle-free marketplace both on and offline. CarMax's mission is to provide customers with great quality cars at great prices with exceptional customer service and to drive integrity in the automotive industry by being honest and transparent with every interaction. CarMax accomplishes this by offering a no-haggle pricing model which allows them to price their cars similarly to how big box retail stores price their inventory. Some key stats for CarMax in 2018 include selling over 700,000 used vehicles at retail locations, employing over 25,000 full and part-time associates, and having 188 retail locations across the country.
Carmax is led by a very capable team of experienced people who have so far pushed the company to high levels of revenue and success. Bill Nash, Tom Reedy, and Jim Leisky are three of the higher-ups on the Carmax team and remain figureheads for the company's public presence. Bill Nash is the current president and CEO since 2016. He has a background in merchandising, human resources, procurement, loss prevention, information technology, and more within the company. Nash joined the Carmax team back in 1997, having previously served as a CPA with Circuit City and has a strong background in accounting. Tom Reedy, who is the current Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, moved into these roles in 2012 and 2010 respectively. He began his time with Carmax as Vice President and Treasurer in 2003, and before coming to Carmax, Reedy served in several financial roles at Gateway Inc., GATX Corporation, and American Airlines. His background is heavily financial. Jim Leisky, the Executive Vice President of Product and Marketing since 2017 and CMO since 2014, spent time as the Chief Marketing Officer at the Scotts Miracle-Gro Company, Cigna Healthcare Inc., and the FedEx Corporation before moving to Carmax. Leisky's background highlights his time in marketing roles. Now we are going to talk a little bit more about the market itself and the specifics within it. Being a major player in the industry, it is important for Carmax to stay up to date on current trends and watch out for any potential dangers to their success in the future. There are several main trends in the automobile industry specific to the renting and buying niche that Carmax fits into. The first one is the increase in used car sales. There has been an increase in these sales since around 1990, and it does not seem as if this trend will change in the near future. This bodes well for Carmax as there will continue to be a market for them to operate in. Another trend that can be seen is the customer's increased sensitivity to the experience. Superior customer service is something customers expect and hope to find when buying or selling their cars. And whether it be hidden fees or complicated contracts, these consumers want an easy and smooth experience, which Carmax can provide. This is a trend that Carmax is keeping up with, which aligns with their customer intimate value proposition. The ease of both their online and physical stores allows customers to have a seamless experience, which positions them well to deal with the increased importance of this trend. On the same vein, there is also an increase in the importance of customer reviews, with people looking to the opinions of others before making a purchase or selling their car. They want to know that other people like them have used the service and enjoyed it. It is very important for Carmax to cultivate a good atmosphere for all of their customers so that not only do they secure the business of a current potential buyer, but that they will then influence others in the future to do so as well. Now, on a little bit of a less positive note, the increase in ride-sharing apps and rental services may prove to be a danger to the industry as people can opt for these options instead of a full purchase. And while this could hurt the used car sales of CarMax, their option for consumers to also buy the cars, or the option to sell the cars to CarMax, will remain unaffected. This gives CarMax an edge over competitors who may only sell cars, and if this trend does in fact hurt the industry, it will allow CarMax to stay afloat. The last major trend that can be seen is a shift towards green vehicles, and with this, CarMax may want to consider investing more into environmentally friendly and smart cars to cater to the consumer who has a desire to be more green. Now, the market that CarMax exists in is highly fragmented, with competition from franchise dealers who sell both new and used cars, independent used car dealers, online and mobile sale platforms, and private parties. CarMax, as of right now, holds approximately 3% of the market share, and there are around 18,000 franchise dealers in the US. The market share of CarMax is generally the highest in the markets in which they have been established for many years, and entering large new markets likely will have a dampening effect on their market share, given that the initial market share in large markets is generally much lower than their average. On a nationwide basis, it is estimated that they sold less than 3% of the age 0 to 10-year-old vehicles sold in the calendar year of 2016. CarMax has several direct competitors in their market who have similar business models, which include Carvana, AutoNation, and DriveTime. Now, with Carvana, consumers can also buy or sell/trade their cars with a process that is 100% online with no physical stores. This is how they differ from CarMax, and they believe that this process leads to saving money for the consumer. Similar to CarMax, they also have a trial period for the cars of 7 days and a free as soon as next day delivery for delivery within 100 miles of a store. Now, there has been an increase in their sales as of late, which altogether makes Carvana a valid threat for CarMax. AutoNation is another similar company, and they have options for the consumer to buy or sell their cars. They have over 300 physical locations, and they offer both new and used cars, which is different from CarMax, where they only offer used cars. Now, unlike Carvana, they do have physical stores, which, like CarMax, have service stations available, and their website is set up well to display the multiple sales and offers they have, and they try to make their focus on the consumer very similarly to CarMax. DriveTime is a company that exclusively sells cars to consumers and offers no options for them to buy back them. They have a 5-day return guarantee and free auto check history reports, and with approximately 130 dealerships open with a total of over 101 million cars sold. Their inventory includes a little bit over 16,000 cars for people to sell, which is significantly less than the over 50,000 that CarMax maintains. And the focus of this company revolves around their in-house financing model and the supposedly limitless financing options they offer to consumers to make the experience more smooth. Now, all of these companies represent competitors in the industry for CarMax, but we are optimistic that with their current position and success, CarMax will continue to increase sales and stay a relevant name.
So now we'll discuss CarMax's presence in the market. CarMax shows elements of having both customer intimate and operational excellence value propositions. So for customer intimate, it's really focused on providing total solutions for customers. CarMax can be seen in acting in a customer intimate way by bringing cars to customer locations for them to test drive, providing omnichannel ease with both their online and in-store experience, having full service centers as part of their dealerships, and the 7-day satisfaction guarantee. While many of CarMax's promises lend themselves towards customer intimacy, there is a lot of crossover into operational excellence as well. The industry of used cars lends itself to be an operational excellence value proposition because people looking to buy used cars are typically looking for the best deal possible. Some characteristics of operational excellence companies are making sure that costs are as low as possible and increasing availability for trial of their products. Bringing cars to potential customers for test drives enhances availability of the cars, and their focus on e-commerce also provides convenience, but in a less customer intimate way, because of the nature of shopping online and not having direct interaction with salespeople in the brand. This will also help keep costs down of the cars. Carmax's gross margin also reflects their ties to operational excellence. At 14.05%, they're firmly within the operational excellence range. Gross margin is gross profit over gross revenue. Having lower gross margin shows that the ratio of profit to revenue is lower, which reflects their commitment to providing the lowest possible price to their customers.
As shown by this paper, Carmax's year-over-year revenue has increased significantly from 4.79% between 2016 and 2017 to 7.84% between 2017 and 2018. From these values, we can see that not only did the company grow during both years, but also they grew a larger amount from 2017 to 2018 compared to the prior year. The points of differentiation between Carmax and its competitors, the largest of these is their level of service. With their dedication to the consumer, the craft, and their team, they exemplify a great company to interact with and work for. On our in-store visit, the sales associates were very kind and welcoming. They have service representatives available over 50 hours a week, and they are highly responsive on social media, such as Facebook, where they typically field questions and concerns from customers. When it comes to their craft, they demonstrate excellence in the high number and variety of cars available for purchase, the fact that all of the cars are unlocked on the lot for the customers to look at, and financing that is available through and by Carmax, as well as providing a variety of services in-store as opposed to a traditional showroom. Their dedication to the team is shown in their workplace accolades, as they have received the Fortune 100 Best Places to Work award for the last 15 years straight.
So if you want to buy a car from Carmax, there are two options that you could choose from. So the first one is you can either buy from their online marketplace, or alternatively, you can go to one of their brick and mortar shops. For their online marketplace, you can view and buy any car that Carmax has available. So currently they have a selection of 50,000 cars for sale, and each one of these cars are actually stored at one of their in-store locations. However, something unique to Carmax is that the car buying experience is not limited to just in-store. In fact, the whole car buying process can be done entirely online. So how this would work is it would start by going to carmax.com, and you can browse at all the available cars. And after you see a car that you are interested in, Carmax will ship any car to your chosen location so you could test drive the car. So this means the car can be shipped to your house, so all you have to do is step outside to test drive the car that you have chosen. Afterwards, if you were to decide that you were interested in the car, you can get financed online and have the car shipped directly to your home. After buying the car, CarMax even offers a 7-day satisfaction guarantee. With this guarantee, if you were to decide that you were not satisfied with the car, you have the option to return the car for a full refund within this time period. Overall, CarMax provides a streamlined experience for the car buying process online and really takes away the risk that is traditionally associated with the car buying process online. So in terms of in-store experience, on top of their online marketplace, CarMax also has brick and mortar locations as well. So as previously mentioned, they have 18,000 franchise dealers in the US, but they also have over 200 stores nationwide. Something to note is that even with their strong online presence and growth of the e-commerce industry, they are still continuing to expand their number of brick and mortar locations as well. This is evident by the fact last year, from 2017 to 2018, CarMax opened up 15 additional stores. In terms of in-store experience, similar to the online marketplace, the brick and mortar locations technically have 50,000 cars available. By this, I mean because with their store-to-store shipping option, a car from any location can be shipped to another location if a customer were to want to look at it in person. In the store, CarMax has employees available in the showroom to answer any questions. However, one thing they guarantee, as mentioned before, is the haggle-free experience. So they really want to make sure that their customers are getting the car they want instead of being pressured into something that they don't need. So after a customer were to decide that they want a car, they would get financed in store rather than online, as previously mentioned, and they could just drive it home from the dealership like any other car dealership. The 7-day satisfaction guarantee also is applicable for the in-store purchases as well. So in order to truly feel the Carmax experience, our group actually decided to visit one of their stores. Not only was it great just to get off campus and bond as a group, but I think it was really interesting to see the company that we have been working on in person. In their locations, in addition to the main buildings, they also have the auto repair shop as well as the lot where all the cars that are in that given location are held. So located in the main building are the Carmax employees who are available to answer all the questions that you may have, as well as an area for paperwork for people who do choose to buy a car. Something interesting we found out through one of the Carmax employees when we visited was that they kept all of their cars unlocked. I feel like this is a very purposeful decision that reinforces their claims for a haggle-free experience, since customers would be able to go around on their own without a salesman. And because of this, we were actually able to check out the cars on our own and sit in the cars. And when we were at the lot, it was very easy for us to navigate and see all the different cars available. And all the information was also available in the cars. So located on each car window was the car information, including the price as well as car history. So overall, we agree that that although Carmax felt like a normal car dealership, it also offered more freedom for a customer to view the cars on their own. And here's a little short clip of us at Carmax.
Here, smile. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and we hope you now feel informed about all things Carmax.